In the last 5, 6 years, there's been a pretty big phenomenon because of YouTube, social media, and these things of famous Christian men and women who have actually walked away from the faith. They actually are calling it deconversion stories. Maybe you've been into a few, maybe you've encountered some in your life, and maybe you've even been confused by some of them. But they're not new. People have been in deconversion stories since actually the time of the apostles. In fact, what we see here in 1 John as we move forward, it says this, "Children, it is the last hour. And you have heard that Antichrist is coming." So now, many Antichrists have come. Now, we often think of Antichrist, right, as that major figure that's coming at the end of time who's going to be fully against God and fully against Christ, right? And it says, "Therefore, we know it is the last hour. They went out from us." Now, that's the note. They went out from us. Notice there's antichrists. These aren't the final figure. These are people who have a spirit in them that is against Christ, and or they have a heart that's against Christ. And these deconversion stories were happening then. And what John wants to make clear is he says, hey, they went out from us, but they were not of us. If they had been of us, they would have continued with us. But they went out, that it might become plain that they all are not of us. And so John is saying, when you see these figures, when you see these situations, and you start to worry, man, could I lose my faith? Could I walk away like this? Is what they're saying true? Often what you'll discover is that they weren't ever really in. They weren't ever really connected to Christ. They weren't ever really driving with him. Yes, they were part of the church. They could have a lot of knowledge about the Bible. They could have even had a time where they feel like they were close to God and Christ. And yet they left. They walked away. And this is the key. Guys, we want to be called to stay near. We want to be called to draw near because we have been anointed, he says, by the Holy One, and we have the knowledge of God. So here's the thing. If you know God, enjoy your knowledge of God. Press into him today. Don't fear that you could lose your faith or walk away because really I believe that the more you engage the Bible, the more you engage God, the more you get to know him and know his presence in your life, the further you will be from walking away. I pray that you have a great time connecting with him today and enjoying the fact that he's anointed you and you have knowledge of him.